There is something strangely satisfying about picking up a camera that feels like it should be a point and shoot, but actually packs the heart of a much larger DSLR. This little device is one of those pieces of gear that makes you rethink why you would ever want to lug around a heavy bag of equipment. It is compact, sure, but the 18-megapixel sensor inside is the real deal. You get that classic rich image quality that Canon is known for, and because it uses an APS-C sensor, those photos have a depth and clarity that smartphone cameras just cannot touch, no matter how much software processing they throw at them. Now here is the thing about the handling. It is sleek, almost minimalist, which is great for slipping into a jacket pocket, but it does mean you are relying heavily on that 3-inch LCD screen. It is bright and responsive, which makes navigating the menus feel pretty snappy. The DIGIC5 processor keeps things moving along nicely, so you are not left waiting around for the camera to catch up after you snap a shot. One of the coolest parts is the flexibility. If you already have a collection of EF or EFS lenses sitting on a shelf, you can just grab an adapter, and suddenly this tiny body has access to a massive ecosystem of glass. It turns a portable travel camera into a serious tool for someone who wants to get creative with different focal lengths. What stands out, though, is the video performance. It has a full HD movie mode that includes continuous focus tracking, which is a lifesaver if you are trying to film something that is actually moving. It is not going to replace a dedicated cinema rig, but for capturing memories or quick clips, it does a solid job of keeping the subject sharp without you having to constantly fiddle with the focus ring. The ISO range is pretty generous too, stretching up to 12,800, and even when the light starts to drop, the noise reduction handles things well enough to keep your shots usable. Honestly, it is not perfect. The autofocus can be a little deliberate at times, especially if you are used to the lightning-fast systems on modern mirrorless cameras. It is not a deal-breaker, but it is a reminder that this is a slightly older design. You might find yourself wishing for a bit more physical grip or a few more dedicated buttons when you are in a rush, but that is the trade-off for such a slim profile. It is a camera that rewards patience and a bit of manual control. If you are looking for something that bridges the gap between a casual snapper and a professional setup, this thing hits a really interesting middle ground. It is capable, it is portable, and it produces images that have a genuine, professional look to them. For anyone who wants to step up their photography without committing to a massive camera body, this is a surprisingly capable little companion.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.